That's right. There are still some police here this morning as well. You can see behind me there is a police squad car here with lights on blocking this street. And if you take a look further down the street, you can see there is another squad car with police tape up. And there has been a decent amount of activity here this morning as well. We've seen some other police cars come in and out of this area. Now, we do know that one of the 4 people shot and killed was a police officer with the D.C. Everest Metropolitan Police Department, but we don't know where in this incident he was killed. Police say this started as a domestic incident, and police aren't saying much about the shooter, his motives, or his victims, but we do expect to learn more today during a press conference. Yesterday afternoon, officers were called to a bank in Rothschild just before 1 o'clock in the afternoon, then to a law office in Schofield soon after, and finally to this apartment building in Weston. There were reports of shots being fired at all 3 of those locations. A standoff at the apartment building between the suspect and police then lasted for several hours before the suspect was taken into custody. During that time, Everest area schools were placed on lockdown as a precaution, and streets around the shooting locations were closed off. They have since been reopened, but some families in the area were displaced and are now being helped by the Red Cross. When speaking to the media, law officials were visibly upset, saying they're not the only ones affected by this tragedy.
And I would like to basically send all my thoughts and ask everybody listening, thoughts and prayers to all the victims and their families. Keep them in your prayers and be with our officers.
These events affect more than just the people involved. They really affect entire communities. And with that, and because of that, there's more than 100 law enforcement officers in the field right now from all the agencies the chief mentioned, working hard on several different crime scenes.
The Wisconsin Department of Criminal Investigation is now handling this, and as we said, we do expect to learn more about this today during a press conference, but so far a time for that has not been released. We will be there, though, and be bringing you the latest developments as soon as they unfold. Reporting live in Weston, Kristen Allen, Action 2 News.